Hey my friends, CA here. My family loved how our trip to London really fed our Harry Potter fever. Well, we discovered that London-based Mina Lima created all of that artwork, from the newspapers to the posters to the invitations to the packaging at the Brothers Joke Shop. So when we were in London, we took a visit to their gallery and store, which is open to the public. With its colorful awning and window display, you can already get a sense of a little bit of magic's inside. 4 floors, but each floor is sort of a magical space. But really it's the next 3 floors that you have to visit, and that's more of a gallery. On the 2nd floor, you'll find a number of the newspapers from both Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts. Do you see these things in the movie? They're used as items to move between scenes, but to have them in front of you on the gallery wall, and you can get in close and see the detail and how the stories are written in various ways and where the pictures play and some of the adverts that are in it. It really is a lot of fun. Then you go up to the 3rd floor. The one thing you'll notice will be the whole floor is a painted version of the Marauders map, which is, just imagine you're those footprints walking around, and you can visualize those little purple footprints moving around on the floor, which was pretty cool. And then on the walls, you'll see a lot of the package art. When you go up the narrow stairway, it really is sort of one-way traffic design. Be sure to look down, because you'll see painted on the stairs copies of the Hogwarts letter to Harry scattered on the ground. And then when you move up to the 4th floor, you'll be greeted by those famous floating candles in the stairwell. And as you enter the top gallery, you will see the fireplace with a number of the Harry Potter letters shooting out. So a great photo opportunity. And the walls are covered with a number of book art prints. And if you're lucky, sometimes you'll see somebody from the studio in there doing some design work as well, so you can see firsthand some of the work happening. So the rooms themselves are quite small. Friday to the weekend, if you happen to be there, it can be quite busy. They will limit the number of people coming in just because the space is small, and you kind of need to stand back from the wall and see stuff. So you may find a line outside. When we went, I think it was the middle of the week. It was like a Thursday late afternoon, and it was kind of busy inside, but we didn't have any line or anything. But highly recommended. There's no cost, and if you're a Harry Potter fan, it really is a treat to see and focus on some of the details from the pieces that you've seen in the movie that added to the whole magic feel in either Harry Potter or Fantastic Beasts. And be sure to pick up something in the gift shop. One of my favorite souvenirs that we got there was application for wand permits. So these were great. Now I realize they're from Fantastic Beasts, because Harry Potter they use wands too, so we just sort of pretend they're from Harry Potter. I was gonna just get one, but the fact that the package included 4, which meant all of us could get one. And then inside, it has your application information, your profession, wand information, dimensions, description, details. And they have a note here, spells most cast in the last 5 months. And they have wand core. So what is in the wand? Kelpie hair, troll whisker, right-handed or left-handed. And then down here they have the type of wood your wand is made from. Don't forget to list the spells that you've been using. And then the 3 permits. A really great souvenir. And that's just one example of some of the great souvenirs. So you can find me here on Thursdays talking family travel with a little bit of a geek twist, and I think exploring the fun of magic, the Harry Potter world of magic, is pretty geeky, and we had a great time. If you like this content, like to see more content, like it, be sure to give this a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you know when the next video is published. And until next time, one to beam out.